Trade schools versus apprenticeship. Which should you choose in 2025? What's up, future tradespeople? Look, I gotta be real with you right now. I've been in HVAC for 29 years. 29. That's longer than some of you have been breathing. I'm still seeing people make the same mistakes I made back in 1996. Still watching bright-eyed kids choose the wrong path because nobody told them the truth. Before we get started, smash that like button and subscribe. All right, let's get into it. Today we're talking about the biggest decisions you'll make in your trade career, trade school or apprenticeship. And honestly, most people are asking the wrong questions. If you're having some trouble deciding what trade career to choose, check out Course Careers, free intro courses where you can learn more about certain careers and determine which one would be the best fit for you. There are trade courses on HVAC, plumbing, electrical, construction project managing, construction estimating, architectural drafting, CAD design, and logistic coordinator. I have provided the link in the description and printed in the comments below. The question everyone gets wrong. Here's what I hear all the time. Should I go to trade school or get an apprenticeship? Wrong. The real question is, what kind of learner am I? And what's my situation right now? Because here's the thing, and this might hurt. Your buddy who crushed it in trade school, he might fail in apprenticeship. Your cousin who's killing it as an apprentice, she might have hated trade school. That's not about which one is better. It's about which one fits you. My story and why I almost quit. Let me tell you about my biggest screw up. I was 24. Thought I knew everything. Spoiler alert, I knew nothing. I went straight into an apprenticeship. No trade school. Just jumped in. First day on the job, my foreman hands me a multimeter and says, "Test this compressor." I stared at that thing like it was alien technology. I didn't even know which end was up. The guy next to me, let's call him Mike, he'd been in trade school. While I'm standing there looking like a deer in headlights, Mike already got the readings, diagnosed the problem, and started the repair. I felt like an idiot. For months, every day I went home thinking, maybe I should quit. Maybe I'm not cut out for this. But you know what saved me? My mentor, old school HVAC guy named Jim, he pulled me aside one day and said, "Kid, you're learning the hard way, but you're learning. That's what matters." Jim was right, but man, those first 6 months were brutal. Trade school, the good, the bad, the expensive. Let's talk trade schools first. The good. You get the foundation, the basics, the why behind everything. When I finally understood electrical theory, yeah, it took me 3 years to really get it, everything clicked. Trade school gives you that foundation day one. You walk into your first job actually knowing what a multimeter does. Unlike yours truly. You understand the science behind the work. And here's something nobody talks about. Trade school gives you confidence. When you know the theory, you don't feel like a fraud. You belong there. The bad. It's expensive. Like really expensive. We're talking $15,000 to $40,000, depending on where you go. And here's the kicker. You're not making money while you're learning. You're paying to learn. For 6 months to 2 years. Do the math. That's a lot of ramen noodles. Also, some trade schools are, how do I put this nicely, garbage. They promise you the world. Deliver a participation trophy. Research. Ask around. Check their job placement rates. Don't just look at their shiny brochures. The ugly? You might graduate and still feel unprepared for real work because trade school is controlled, clean, perfect. Real job sites, they're chaos. Nothing works like it does in the textbook. That perfect wiring diagram, yeah, good luck finding that in a 50-year-old building. Apprenticeships, learn while you earn and cry. Now let's talk apprenticeships. The good. You get paid to learn. Starting pay might be low, but it's still something. And here's the beautiful part. You're learning from people who've been doing this for decades. Real experience, real problems, real solutions. My mentor, Jim, that man taught me things you can't learn in any classroom, like how to diagnose a system by sound, or how to deal with that customer who swears they know more than you do. Spoiler, they don't. You also get to see if you actually like the work before you're thousands of dollars in debt. The bad? It's hard, like really hard. You're thrown into the deep end from day one. Some days you'll feel like you're drowning. Some foremen are great teachers. Others, well, they learn the sink or swim method and think you should too. I've seen apprentices quit after 1 week because nobody bothered to explain the basics. It's not fair, but it's reality. The ugly? The pay progression can be slow. First year, you're making peanuts. Second year, slightly better peanuts. It takes time to build up to decent money. And if you get stuck with a bad company, you might learn bad habits that take years to unlearn. The 2025 reality check. What's changed? Here's what's different about choosing in 2025. The skilled trades are desperate for workers. I'm not exaggerating. In my area, we can't find enough qualified HVAC techs. Starting wages have gone up, like significantly. But here's the catch. The work is getting more complex. Smart thermostats, variable speed systems, heat pumps that talk to your phone. You need to understand both the old school basics and the new tech. That's where things get interesting.
Hey, quick break here. If you're interested in a free course on getting into the trades, then click this link below.
The hybrid approach, my recommendation. Here's what I tell everyone in 2025. Why not both? Seriously. Start with a shorter trade school program, 6 to 12 months. Get the basics down, then jump into an apprenticeship. You'll have the foundation to understand what's happening, but you'll also get the real world experience. Best of both worlds. Yeah, it costs more up front, but you'll make it back fast. The apprentice who understands the theory, that's the one who moves up quickly. That's the one who becomes the foreman. That's the one making 6 figures. Which path fits your personality? Let's get personal for a minute. You're probably trade school material if you like structure and clear instructions. You want to understand the why before how. You have the money or can get loans/grants. You learn better in a classroom setting. You want to feel prepared before you start working. You're probably apprenticeship material if you learn by doing. You need to start earning money ASAP. You're comfortable being uncomfortable. You can handle criticism and sometimes yelling. You're okay with feeling lost for a while. You're hybrid material if you want the best of both worlds. You can invest in yourself up front. You're serious about advancing quickly. You understand the knowledge is power. The money talk. Let's be real. Everyone wants to know, what's the ROI? Here's the truth. Trade school graduates often start at higher wages, but apprenticeships catch up within 2 to 3 years. Long term, it's about the same. However, the hybrid approach, those people advance faster. I've seen hybrid apprentices become foremen in 3 to 4 years. Traditional apprentices usually takes 5 to 7 years. That's 2 to 4 extra years of higher pay. Do the math. That's significant money. Red flags to watch out for. Trade school red flags. Promises of guaranteed job placement. Nobody can guarantee that. Pressure to sign up immediately. No actual shop time. Hands-on work. Instructors who've never worked in the field. Bad reviews from actual graduates, not just their website testimonials. Apprenticeship red flags. Companies that won't explain their training programs. High turnover. Apprentices quitting constantly. No formal classroom component. Foremen who seem angry at the world. Companies that treat apprentices like free labor. The uncomfortable truth about success. Here's what nobody wants to tell you. Your success isn't really about trade school versus apprenticeship. It's about you, your work ethic, your attitude, your willingness to learn. I've seen trade school graduates fail because they thought their certificate meant they knew everything. I've seen apprentices fail because they couldn't handle the pressure. And I've seen people with zero formal training become millionaires because they never stopped learning. The path matters less than the person walking it. My advice for 2025, if you're 18 to 22 years old and live with your parents, go to trade school. Get that foundation. You have time. If you're 25 plus with bills to pay, jump into an apprenticeship. You need income now. If you're serious about this being your career, do both. Invest in yourself. It'll pay off. If you're just looking for a job, maybe consider. The trades need people who are committed. Questions you should ask yourself before you decide. Ask yourself, how do I learn best? What's my financial situation? Am I okay with being uncomfortable? Do I want to understand the science behind the work? How quickly do I need to start earning? Am I in this for the long haul? Be honest. Your future self will thank you. The bottom line, trade school versus apprenticeship, isn't really the question. The question is, are you ready to commit to learning a skill that will serve you for decades? Because here's the truth. In 29 years, I've never been unemployed. Not once. Even during the 2008 recession, when everyone was struggling, I had more work than I could handle. HVAC systems don't care about the economy. They break when they break. People need heat. They need cooling. They need us. But they need us to be good at what we do. Whether we get there through trade school, apprenticeship, or both, just get there. The world needs skilled tradespeople. Maybe that's you. Final thoughts. Look, I'm not going to lie to you. This isn't easy work. Your hands will get dirty. Your back will hurt. You'll sweat a lot. But you'll also fix things. Make people comfortable. Solve problems. And you'll make good money doing it. That's worth something in 2025. Actually, that's worth everything. I know I said this in the beginning of the video, but I wanted to wrap this around again if you missed it. If you're having some trouble deciding what trade career to choose, check out Course Careers, free intro courses, where you can learn more about certain careers and determine which one would be the best fit for you. There are trade courses on HVAC, plumbing, electrical, construction project managing, construction estimating, architectural drafting, CAD design, and logistics coordinator. I have provided the link in the description and pinned the comments below. If this video helped you, smash that like button. If you want more unfiltered trade career advice, subscribe and hit the notification bell. And remember, customer asked me, how much to fix my AC? I said, $300. He goes, that's expensive for 30 minutes of work. I said, you're right. It's $50 for the work and $250 for knowing what to do in 30 minutes instead of 6 hours. Peace out.